Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 20th episode of the second season of ReZero. And last episode, it seems like we kind of finished off the Emilia backstory stuff, and now I think we're going to transition more into the Subaru Sanctuary saving stuff. So, you know, let's get into that. So, 3, 2, 1, play. Are you okay? You look a little bit injured, Dud. I mean, this has got to be like a flashback because of the filter. Who are you, he says. How do you not know this goddess? You can see that blush through the filter pretty easily, actually. Oh god. Oh, okay. That I wouldn't have done that for several reasons, but this really escalated. I mean, jeez. I think that make me feel a hell of a lot better. I tell you that. I think she's just trying to give you her bodily fluids because of the effect that it has, or that. Magic release period. I'm more than a little bit jelly of this guy right now, I'm gonna be honest. Occasionally. He didn't answer the question. I mean, we know who that was, even to the filter. I mean, it makes sense we've transitioned back to this stuff. This just feels weird, though. I mean, everyone loves a kid, let's be honest. She's on her own side. The triangle. Oh. You're the one that wanted him to say something. We've been waiting for you. We are getting along extremely well. Does it? Very odd family we have here, but that's the shot we start on. Just right at the crotch. Okay, what's your word for it? Yeah, that's pretty... that would be unpleasant. Maybe that was what she was going for. That'll teach her. Who would... I would... What a privilege that would be. Yeah. She really is. What? I didn't hear anything. It's a beautiful stream, though. He... Beetlejuice, or... That does not look like a good guy. Who is him? To an extent. Things just don't go well on this show. You just gotta have to accept that. You wanna be a core? I'm sure she could be a wonderful core. What a good girl. Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't want that. Well, we have our plan. Just gotta hope for the best. Oh, gee, I was wondering what that sound was. Who exactly is this guy? He looks either bored or sleepy, and maybe possibly depressed. But he's definitely powerful, that's a problem. I believe that. Oh, gee, oh, that one looked really bad. How do you even fight someone that's so beyond you, power-wise? Oh, well, you can try, but of course it wasn't gonna do much. Melancholy. That's a good word for it. You tell him. It just feels weird being on Roswell's side of a conflict. Ooh. Eesh. It's amazing he survived this. That is a kid. How considerate. Does anyone know how to talk to you? She's still cute. What are you talking about? I don't know, how long is a flashback? Okay. Yeah, that's familiar looking. I mean, her face is partially covered. But... yeah, once tears start coming out, it's pretty clear how she feels. Yeah, you probably should do that. It's not looking so good right about now. Sparkly eyes. Always stings watching somebody do a noble sacrifice like this. I don't know if we have time for that. Yeah. I'm not sure I believe that. Yeah, we put a lot of time and effort into this plan. uh... Drinking tea. I was about to say, we do have limited time, right? uh, uh, should at least hug before you go. Maybe next time. And that's how that happened. So clearly he has not given up yet. There was a good episode dedicated to him, so... It depends on the circumstances. He's picking a fight now. Well said. That's kind of been a theme of this season. Please do. Subaru. Subaru feels so loved over there. Yeah. More head shaking. I mean, I wouldn't underestimate Subaru. Ordinary person. Jeez, Roswell. I don't see us convincing him very easily. Also, yeah, don't underestimate her either. Yeah, he definitely underestimates Amelia. He's not seen the Amelia development, clearly. Tell him. There's the pose. That's how you know he's serious. Getting season 1 flashbacks now. I look forward to her showing him otherwise. Yeah, what? That is a big difference. Well, damn, that was a heated discussion. Really did not want to talk over it, so I didn't. But yeah, we're finally ready to get Amelia to reunite with everyone. There was an epic clash of ideals in that room. Oh, ED. I think this is the first time we've seen it. I'm pretty sure. Some very interesting visuals. I don't think we've seen it before. I mean, the song sounds familiar, but I'm almost positive the visuals aren't. And that was the 20th episode of the second season of ReZero. Okay, so real quick, I went back to previous episodes to see if we haven't seen that ED before. I don't think so, but episode 44, okay, well, it's listed as 43, but I guess from the way I refer to them, I guess would be 18 if that was 20, probably. Anyway, the point is, the song itself was at the end, even, you know, Believe in Me. So, yeah, I definitely have heard the song before, at least. But anyway, getting back to the episode we just watched, right? So, I mean, the biggest thing was the flashback we got. Like, we got a little bit of that whole Beatrice Roswell echidna stuff, right? We got a little bit of it. I wanted either last episode or the episode before, and we got more into that now because this is essentially the backstory really building up to the establishment of the barrier for the sanctuary and all that. And it makes it very clear just how much went into this. Like, they talked about just how much time and investment they had in it. But before we even got to that, we had like an actual Roswell scene, like I guess the first meeting with Echidna. And yeah, she was quite friendly in that scene, I would say. So yeah, I can understand not forgetting her after a while, after such things. But yeah, just seeing the like full-on family dynamic we all have here was quite interesting. Like, you know, what's her name? Shima? I'm bad with names. I think it's Shima or whatever, you know. But yeah, her relationship with Beatrice is great, you know, very much close friends. So definitely hurt a lot when we had our eventual goodbye scene by the crystal, for sure. But, you know, bad things happen, a bad person came, you know, Melancholy. I don't think we got an actual full-on name, but I'm going to call him Melancholy Guy. Yeah, he showed up. Right, and he's extremely powerful. I mean, I assume he's one of the like the archbishops or whatever, you know, like we've seen before. I assume he's one of them, and they are definitely pretty powerful. So, yeah, he just smacked around Roswell quite a bit. It's amazing he survived that, honestly. But apparently he did because he's still around, you know. So, but yeah, there's not too much to say about the scene really, aside from Roswell was a punching bag for a while, and we had an extremely sad goodbye between our two lollies, essentially. I guess I could just call her Ryuzu. That's, yeah, I guess it would work, but yeah, that guy definitely had a very odd design to him. Like, just his face just looked like it had so many emotions, like all negative ones. You know, interesting to see. But that was the story, and you know, basically this was being told from, you know, like, we saw the flashback, but this was basically what Subaru, I guess, was explaining to Roswell as something he now knows about, and basically telling Roswell to surrender, and he's like, no, do it, no. That's basically what it boiled down to. But yeah, just real clashing of ideals here, like some real intensity, just yelling back and forth, even throwing a lot of shade at Garfield, you know. But, you know, Garfield, he didn't do anything wrong. He's, you know, confronting his past and all that. So, and that has been a big theme of this season, for sure. So, but yeah, Roswell's not easy to convince. He obviously has a long time to have these feelings he has clung to, right? So it's not exactly easy. You know, he definitely does not seem like feel like he's in a position where he needs to give up. So we'll see how things change in that regard. But yeah, I guess I can agree that they do have their similarities, but also some pretty big differences. So we'll see what the next move is. The last thing we ended off on was Emilia coming out of the shrine, whatever thingy, and meet up with Ram, which is great. I mean, who else? I can't imagine another person I would rather meet up with that's currently conscious. So that's good. And the AD we finally got to see, like, it was pretty cool. Like, it was mostly a focus on Emilia. She was very much in kind of this monochrome environment, kind of like almost like she was in the middle of a lake while it's raining, but it could just be just a big old puddle, you know. Because she's not sinking into the water, so either she's magically defying physics, which magic is in this world, that is possible, or it's just, you know, big old puddle that's just not very deep. That's possible too. But yeah, especially when it like lit up, that was a really, I mean, everything looked gorgeous there. I mean, Emilia especially, the lighting really did a lot to really make that scene. And then Subaru shows up, you know, who just makes things better when he shows up. So I think Emilia probably appreciated that. So we still have not had Emilia meet up with Subaru after she had her big old past confrontation scene, right? So look forward to that. And Roswell clearly underestimates Emilia, so it'll be interesting to see if, you know, him meeting up with Emilia changes anything about his perspective on things. Because it very well could. Because, you know, he's been trying to use Emilia for like the entirety of the show, really. Like when we first started ReZero, they were already together at that mansion, so. Yeah, Emilia's changed a lot since then. Definitely had her character development, so it's good. It's really good. So we'll see how things go in the next episode. So until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.